Coming to you live from the world headquarters of Concenture Wealth Management. I hope this finds you doing well. We're right now in the heat of the World Series. Go Astros. By the time we finish this, I'm going to convince you why you need to be an Astros fan, especially in this World Series. Hey, look, since the last time we talked, or actually, let me remind you, the last time we talked, I said that the markets were going to be volatile through about mid-October. Then I expected as earnings started to come out, we would start to see a pretty nice recovery in the market. That's exactly what's happened. October came, we had the markets going down, all eyes were on the Fed. Then we started to get companies' earnings. Companies' earnings so far have been okay. I wouldn't say great. I think that they've been okay. A lot of companies have warned about what's coming down the road. The best sector by far has been energy. Energy prices are probably going to continue to kind of edge up here, especially as we get into the winter. So I think that we're still in this period of episodic volatility. I think that we're not out of the woods. The economy just this week reported that the economy in the third quarter actually grew. We grew 2.3%. Inflation still went up, but not more than what was expected. We're still in this period here where there's this transition, especially, and this massive shift when it comes to the companies that are moving the market. The past 18, 24, 36 months, the S&P 500 has primarily been driven by 5 stocks: Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google. We all know the story. Technology has driven this market. Here recently, over the last call it 6 months or so, technology stocks have really taken it in the shorts, if you know what I mean. They are absolutely being pounded right here. I think that process, what we're seeing a transition over to stocks like your energy stocks that have consistent revenue streams and pay dividends. So we want to make sure that we're paying attention to those types of companies. We have not gotten out of this period of episodic volatility. That's going to continue, and I fully expect for that to continue for at least the fourth quarter, maybe first quarter, second quarter of next year. One thing that's going to end up happening is we're going to get clarity with regard to the election here in 2 weeks. Now, a lot of people say, well, if this party wins or this party wins, here's what's crazy. If you have a Republican president and you have a divided Congress, in other words, the Congress is an opposite party of what the president is. Average return, 13%. If you have a Democrat president and you have Republicans controlling both the House and Senate, the return, 14%. In other words, it doesn't make a difference. What the markets like and what the markets are looking for is for there to be gridlock. Markets like gridlock. That means we don't have any surprises when it comes to taxes. That means we don't have any surprises when it comes to these things. Right now, we're in a geopolitical world where there's a lot of these kind of events that can cause this volatility in the market, whether that's Russia or what happens in a new prime minister in Great Britain, our own central bank, different political things. At the end of the day, companies' earnings are what's going to matter. And I think that in order to protect a portfolio, having companies that pay dividends in this period of time and quality companies are going to be where you need to be. We still have some volatility ahead of us. We just need to be prepared. Now on to something much more exciting, the Astros. Astros are playing the Philadelphia Phillies in the World Series. Everyone needs to be a fan, and I'm a fan of the Astros. And I'm sorry if you're from Pennsylvania or Philadelphia or you love cheesesteaks. Here's the reason why. 1929, the Philadelphia Athletics won the World Series. We know what happened. 1930, the Philadelphia Athletics won the World Series. Great Depression. 1980, the Philadelphia Phillies won the World Series. Started the first and worst recession since World War II. 2008, the Phillies won the World Series. And we all remember what the Great Recession was like and how painful that was and how scary it was. So for your retirement future, it's vital that you're an Astros fan. We need the Astros to win. That way we don't have any of these kind of black swan events that end up coming down and happening. I obviously say that in jest, it's the markets that happen, and those are just coincidences. But by the way, just in case, let's all root for the Astros. I hope everyone's doing well and has a fantastic holiday season. If you have any questions, give us a call. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a great, great, great month.